folks. Welcome to another Sports Focus. I am your host, John McNeil. My two laughing comrades. What is
a rug?
A rug. All right.
A rug.
We gonna get right to it.
Let's step
Pop quiz. Pop quiz. Have the Dallas Cowboys ever beaten the Baltimore Ravens? This is
No.
No.
I don't know.
Mr. Clinton, you are right. The Dallas Cowboys never beaten the Baltimore Ravens. That's
Really?
especially for you. Since you harassed me at the function that's for you, Clinton. He's a Raven, gonna come up to me and say, yeah, you know the Ravens closed down Texas Stadium. That's what, that's brothers for you, man.
I don't think they
Right?
played them.
Yeah, they played them when the last game, Texas Stadium,
Yes,
and
it was.
shut
Yes.
it down. Raven style. Had two 70-something yard runs. That's for you. Now, I saw something very incredible. Basketball game, it was teachers. O'Brien School versus Mayberry School. The teachers went at it. One of the best basketball games you ever want to see, and I was fortunate enough to see it. O'Brien teachers pulled it out, 55-51. Mayberry came up a little short. Also in East Hartford, something beautiful happened for soccer, youth soccer.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's right, beautiful. And this young man did something that I haven't seen yet while watching soccer. 5 goals. That's right. 5 goals in the second half of the soccer match by John Marco. Woo! Let me hear it. Oh, now they quiet. But congratulations to John Marco. 5 goals in the second half of the game. What's going on over there?
Them two over there fight over
Jeez.
the camera.
Now, let's get to why we're here for a little bit. I'm going to just run over because y'all know why I'm here and what we're going to talk about. But I got to mention NBA playoffs. Congrats to the Washington Wizards and the Miami Heat for taking care of business. Sweeps, but the Wizards won 4-1, so they basically swept them. But the series that's the most compelling is the Memphis and Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with KD?
He burnt himself out towards the end of the season.
I guess so. He's trying to prove that he's the man and all this other stuff. And now they look like they're about to run out of gas.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that this is the first 4 consecutive overtime games that these guys been playing?
4?
4 in a row. First time in NBA playoff history. That's tough. That's
Wow.
tough. That means that these teams is boom, boom, boom.
Everybody always called Memphis the sleeper anyway. They say
They always, yeah.
They always call them the sleeper anytime they get into the playoffs.
I tell you, I don't know about you guys, but Randolph reminds me of Moses Malone for some reason.
Really?
Not just because of the way his body is and the way he plays. Reminds me of Moses Malone, so it's crazy. Now, why we are here to talk about Clan Master Donald.
Oh, that's not good.
Hold on. Oh, his name is Donald Sterling. I'm sorry about that. Donald Sterling, the Klansman. I mean, the businessman from the Los Angeles KK Clippers.
He's originally from Chicago.
Originally from Chicago.
He's a lawyer originally.
A lawyer. And he's the longest tenured owner, or was.
Well, it still is.
He still is an owner, but he bought the Clippers in 1981.
$15 million.
Yeah.
For what, $12-something million? $12-something million.
$12
Now, Mr. Sterling, let's rehash it for you guys.
We're going to do this again, aren't we?
Yes, we have to. We just refresh you guys' memory. Put out a little audio tape. Well, he didn't put it out, but his ex-girlfriend, who was scorned, put out some tape. And had some bad things.
Whoever said your side piece can't do you in?
Did him in.
Well, she got him.
But
Don't pay to have a side piece.
hey,
Especially one who half black, half Mexican.
half black, half Mexican, but looks Asian. But did you guys? First of all, what did you guys quickly think, Mr. Kevin, about when you heard this tape? Did you hear the tape?
Yes.
And did you hear the tape? So quickly, what did you think, like right off the rip?
Hearing old stories about how he was and how he paid Elgin Baylor and all these other guys everybody was making millions for doing what they were doing and he was paying them peanuts. It's only inevitable before everything just came out. So
Mr.
it's not a
McIntosh.
shock.
What I thought about him?
About the tape when it
Do I
came
think-
out.
It just let me know who he was. That's all.
Now, I didn't know about this
I
guy.
didn't get upset.
I didn't know anything about Donald Sterling until, the tape came out.
I remember
Nobody knew nothing about him.
I remember about the Elgin Baylor thing. But you notice that none of the ex-players talked about it until after he started talking about
Yes,
it.
yeah.
Then everybody said, oh, yeah, he did this to me. And why weren't you saying
Now,
this
Edgar
at first?
Baylor has been with this man since the beginning, yes?
Right. Yeah,
So
but he had to sue
know-
him to get more money.
Yeah, but he knew who this man was. So how come I think of myself as a sports person and I'm into the sports. Why am I just hearing about this now? Pretty amazing stuff.
Well, honestly, money does a lot of things. Money
Damn
covers
right.
things up too.
You damn right. And how do you guys feel about the protests, the little protests that the Clippers put out there by putting their jerseys inside out and putting them in the middle in Miami Heat also?
And
No?
Thank you. I'm glad you said that.
Now you're saying now let's say if this was the 80s, what you think would have went down as far as those players back in them days if this would have come out like that? And do you think they still would have played or
No.
they would have did that public enemy
Just
thing
like
and shut
Chauncey-
it down?
Just
Yes.
like Chauncey Billups said. Chauncey Billups said, I wouldn't play.
no.
He said, I wouldn't play because I wouldn't do it because of my parents.
Now
and my grandparents."
you wouldn't play for the Clippers in the game, or is this another game in another
No.
playoff series?
The
If you was
reason
on
why-
another
the reason why
game.
I'm looking like just like Chauncey Billups said. When he heard his reason was the most direct and honest. He said the reason why he said he would not play, he said because of my parents and my grandparents, what they went through. To hear this come out this man's mouth, he said, yes, this man treated me well in front of my face. But now to see him do this, he said, I wouldn't have played.
Now,
Yeah.
you got to remember also, when he first brought the Clippers, they were that other team.
Yes.
They were that other team. So anything that he was doing wasn't in the spotlight. Now you're a playoff contenders every
Yeah.
year. You're running for the championship every year. Now your team is really under the microscope. So any
Mm-hmm.
little thing you do is going to blow up simply because now you are the Clippers. You are the LA team.
Because right now, you don't hear that much about the
Lakers.
Yeah.
And the Lakers, we don't know what D'Antoni, if they fired him. We don't know what
They need to.
You don't even
I'm
know
not
what they're
even gonna
doing.
Get into that one. They
Any
need to.
any thoughts on Adam Silver, the commissioner? I knew that they was gonna come down. I didn't know to what. I didn't know the rules. What could they do?
I like the fact that he said, I'm going to wait. It's going to be swift, but I'm going to make sure I have all my angles straight before I just come at this man, which was very smart. Being a former attorney, he knows the ins and outs.
Yep.
So it's best to get it all together so you know what your power is, what you can do, and how everything goes before you lash out because he can get you back.
And I like how Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, pretty much listened to the players. Because when you read the tweets of certain players, they was like, yeah, we know he's going to do the right thing. So that's like inside telling, like, look, you better get this done and get it down now,
Yeah.
quick, and don't let it linger because picture this. No decision, they or give him a little slap on the hand. I believe that the players would have walked off the court. But did you hear that the Warriors, if the decision hasn't been made or whatever, the Warriors, they was going to do the national anthem, stand there, do all the starting lineups, get on the court and just walk off. So there was plans for this. But, this guy is not the only owner that was pretty much suspended throughout, in sports history. We got three that's
Cincinnati
pretty
Reds.
notable. Marge Schott, the woman,
Yeah,
suspended.
Twice.
making racist comments.
Cincinnati Reds, right?
Cincinnati Reds
Suspended
make some
twice.
racist comments talking about Eric Davis and Parker, and then praising Adolf Hitler. Then you got Eddie DiBartolo, the 49ers owner, suspended for gambling, illegal gambling, with the governor of Louisiana. What's that all about? And the boss himself, George Steinbrenner,
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
a couple
he
times.
got a 74 in 1990. He was also suspended. So for investigating Dave Winfield, I wonder what was going
one
on
time
with
he
him.
was giving money to Nixon. Legal contribution to
Who
Nixon.
wasn't probably.
Yeah.
But did you also, you know what this guy, this Donald Sterling's been doing? He's been donating money. You know, you see he almost got an NAACP award
Yeah.
for this year.
Well,
and
no, listen.
But wait, let me get this right quick. You know, UCLA was about to get $3 million for this man, and they turned it down. The university.
Really?
So $3 million for
Let's not talk about UCLA because I can tell you something about UCLA. Let's leave that.
everybody turning their back on them. Now, what you was gonna say there?
No, I'm not going to talk about UCLA. It's a longer story.
Oh, that is too long. But you know, what do you think about this girl, Donald Sterling and the girl now? Slick move on her part.
Hell has no fury like a woman's scorn. And you can say no more or no less.
Yep. She don't care. She don't care if he sue her.
That's the bottom line.
Care. She don't have
Tick
nothing.
off a woman, you better make sure you got all your ducks in a row because she's coming to get you.
And she got him.
I'm surprised a man of his, you know, thing
Well,
there.
you know what?
How come he didn't know what was going on?
Well,
the way she kept sort of coming at him. Well, I'm sorry to make you mad, and sort of keep egging him on to keep talking.
But you know the biggest thing is he owned up to it. He didn't care. This is who I am. This is what I believe. And I think what the biggest thing was, I don't care who you see outside of the camera. Just when you come in front of the camera, don't bring them with you. I don't care who you hang with. That was his bottom. That's the way
That's
saw it.
opposite. That's the
Just
same
don't
way I
bring
can
them in
see
front
it.
of the camera. You can do whatever you want when
and
you
that's
off
exactly
camera.
what he said. You
Yeah.
know, you can sleep with them, do whatever, but don't you
bring them to my games.
And bring them in front of the camera.
Camera. You don't got to post all those pictures. No matter what you're doing behind closed doors, you know what she was doing behind closed
Yeah, she
doors.
knows she
No
doing
matter what you do behind closed doors. Don't bring them in my game. Don't put them in front of the camera, and don't post pictures of you hanging
Now,
around.
this is an older, how old is it, like 81,
Yeah.
something like that? Older
Jewish
Caucasian
gentleman.
man
Jewish.
with a billionaire, right?
Jewish.
That made me think, what's up with the other owners of different sports?
Well,
It made me think about my owner for the Cowboys, Jerry Jones.
Well,
Jerry,
you know
you
what?
think that Jerry, he's been
Jerry.
pulling the wool over our eyes all these years? Oh yeah, I love him, Michael Irvin and Emmett and all of them, but they making me money. Look,
listen. Just like Donald Sterling said, I gave him money to get houses, cars,
yup, food, clothes.
food, clothes.
Jerry, I don't think so. Just from where he is.
Okay, that's a nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jerry, I don't think so.
Nah,
You don't think Jerry?
nah.
Jerry,
I
No.
think, I don't want to believe it, but this,
the Atlanta Falcons owner.
yeah. So, Mr. McIntosh, take us to the end now. Bring us to the end and give us our.
Folks, nominations for Jackass of the Year, Donald Sterling.
Donald Sterling, and he is the front runner.
I don't know.
He's ahead by 3 lengths.
We don't know yet because
The year is not over,
it's not
but
over. It's
he
a- it's a
is the
list.
front runner for Jackass of the Year. And folks, that's all the time we have for you. Phones ringing and everything. Peace.